Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful and super duper delicious, and how I love you so. Okay, there we go, you get 6 kisses. Okay, so what do we do? 3, 2, 1, beam me up, my juicy little lads. Thank you, little lads, you're lovely and bright. Now then, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to any passers-by, okay? And I hope that you too are having a super duper and delicious time wherever you are in the world, and that life is treating you also most deliciously. So much love to you all, my delicious little babies. That was 2 kisses for yourselves, okay? So love to you all, my delicious little babies. Now then, our weather in our old neck of the woods in the old UK, well, there is no sunshine, so the sun does not have his hat on today, okay? Very little wind, has been raining, a tiny bit chilly, but I would say not as bad as yesterday, okay? So that's our weather forecast in our neck of the woods in the old UK. Now, if you do happen to enjoy my video today, our video, sorry, then if you could please click on the like. For others of you haven't stumbled across my videos, you do enjoy them, if you could please click on the subscribe. For others of you, if you'd like to leave a comment, please feel free. And finally, please share, because sharing is caring, okay? And please and thank you, okay? So today, this afternoon, I have my beautiful and delicious dear little friend Caz. So good afternoon, my beautiful dear little friend Caz. How are you?
I'm alright, you?
Lovely, thank you, my delicious little baby. And how is life treating you and treating your beautiful family? Are they all well?
As always, better than me.
There we go. Okay. So, right. So the thing is, we're going to be talking about a number of things today, but there's just a number of things, sorry, I'd like to get out of the way first. Now, this will be a longer video, okay? So at the end of the day, we're going to try not to make it too long, just to bore the flipping pants off you. Do you see what I mean? That's not what the idea is, okay? It's just we just want to get all of this information out, well, I just like to get information out as quickly as possible, really, okay? Now then, and I've also noticed with my subscribe, for some reason there's no subscribe there, but I have put up, I do believe, I'm pretty sure I have, 5 short little videos, okay? And it sort of goes in a certain order, if you get my meaning, my delicious little babies, yes? Anyway, so somebody managed to subscribe to me, God bless you, whoever you are out there, okay, and thank you, managed to subscribe to me from my shorts, but for some reason not on my YouTube channel for some reason. Anyway, what I'd also like to say to you, I haven't done this for quite a while, my delicious little babies, so I hope that you're all having a good day. Okay, and it is, there we go, the Duran, 10% off, okay, if you use the code Good Day, okay. Now then, so there is a number of, you're right, dear little Caz. Okay, right, right, sorry. Anyway, sorry, my delicious little baby, sometimes I do get awfully distracted, okay. So there's right, number 1, I'd like you, sorry, can I just say something? I've seen an Iceland van, so before my beautiful dear little Caz comes into the conversation, okay? So please bear with me, beautiful dear little Caz, will you please, and thank you. Just while I get, because I just need to get this out, my delicious little babies, yes? And thank you as well for, for any likes, for any, and even taking the time to even watch my video and our videos when myself and my beautiful and delicious dear little friend Caz, when we do a video as well. So thank you. Now then, so I seen an Iceland van because I was doing my old cleaning, and it was going up the road. So maybe Iceland is somewhere where, ones need to maybe take a little look at and pay more attention to. Anyway, the other thing I wanted to say, everybody, my delicious little babies, you're probably thinking, oh, what's she flipping doing now? She's totally flipping crackers. Well, I mean, I suppose I am a little bit crackers, but in a nice way, aren't I? My beautiful, delicious, dear little friend Caz,
Yeah, well, crackers every time.
Yeah, crackers every time. Okay, now then, so my beautiful and delicious dear little friend, dear little Caz, she brought me a gift, you know, a couple of weeks ago, God bless her. And it was Indonesian crackers. Let's just have a read of this. How delicious for babies. Anyway, it's took me ages to get through them, look. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, let's have a look. An exotic taste of the East. A delicious mix of tasty, spicy, prawn and vegetable crackers. Lightly fried and infused with exotic spices. Okay, my delicious little babies. So we're just going to put those over there. See, crackers. Sorry, everybody. Sorry, my delicious little babies. It's, you know, it seems like flipping years ago since I've flipping laughed. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, because, you know, on a video, because, oh gosh, you know, life, you know, sometimes just gets so serious, doesn't it, at times? Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, so, you know, so we've got the old Indonesia and that, you know, and then, of course, you know, prawn crackers and stuff, and, you know, we just got a number of things, haven't we, really? Then, and you know something else I haven't made for such a long time, my beautiful, dear, delicious little friend Caz?
What's that?
I'm a beautiful, dear, delicious little baby. It's Mexican rice. I haven't done Mexican rice for a long time. Did you? You wasn't here when I did that last barbecue, no. You know, where I do proper Mexican rice. Do you see what I mean? My delicious little babies. Anyway, yes. So, I mean, I don't know. And for some reason, you know, I mean, I've still got my Italian book out. Seems to be a lot going on, doesn't there?
Too fast.
I've just had Germany spelt out to me. Anyway, yeah, very fast, yeah. Anyway, so let's just get into this. So I'm just going to give these bits of information, my delicious little babies, yes? And then we can, you know, move forward, okay? So if you could please go on to, so we're going to kick this off, yes? So if you could please go on to our, lovely Duran, okay? So they're on YouTube, Locals, Rockfin, BitChute, Rumble, Odyssey, well, they're everywhere, okay? My delicious little babies, and that's what we want, them to be everywhere. There we go, okay? Now then, so they're absolutely marvellous, my delicious little babies. So if you'd like to please kindly take a listen to our lovely Alex and Alexander. So I'm just going to mention this. So they're both together on the Duran, yes? What it is, then we've got our beautiful, super duper and wonderful and delicious Alex Cristoforo. And everybody knows how I love him so. I really do, you know. Do you know what I mean? Right now then, he's got his own YouTube channel as well as Rumble, and do you see what I mean? Yes? Yeah. And then we've got our lovely Alexander Mercuris, okay? Now, it appears that he does have a bit of a sore throat today, you know, because I could only see part of the video. I shall need to look at the rest later. Because my beautiful and delicious dear little friend Caz arrived, okay? So what it is, he's got a bit of a sore throat, everybody. So for everybody out there and any healers, please can you send healing to our lovely dear Alexander Mercuris. And he too has his YouTube channel. He has Rumble, you know, Rumble and that, yes, okay? They're really interesting to listen to, my delicious little babies, yes? Then we've got our lovely UK column, okay? And how, well, I just love them all. They're just all super duper delicious and wonderful, okay? And we've got our lovely Brian Gerrish, okay? And our lovely Mike, okay? Now, the thing is, and of course, they're all just so lovely on there, okay? And you've got Patrick, Debbie, Alex, and then you've got... oh gosh, I'm trying to flip him. I'm trying to remember everybody's names, my delicious little babies. So please do not find me disrespectful. Sorry, everybody, okay? But yeah, and our lovely UK column. So we love listening to all of these channels, okay? And they're all just so super duper wonderful and delicious, yes? Now, and what was really lovely about our lovely UK column, so I'm going to say thank you, UK column, because you mentioned our Duran, right? And that's what we'd like to keep it as, yes? We keep it rolling, 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 yes, okay? So thank you. So for those of you out there, my delicious little babies, please, if you could go on to UK column as well, so you can type it into any search engine of your choice. Okay, my delicious little babies, please and thank you. And you know, all of this that I'm giving out, there is a reason to everything what I do. Okay, my delicious little babies. So anyway, so we can now tick this all off. Okay. Oh, sorry, there's one more. Sorry, I do apologise. Sometimes I get myself a little bit carried away, you know. I really do, you know, I do have my moments. Right. Now, oh gosh, I really do. Right, okay. Sorry, excuse me. Now, if you could please, you know, type it into any of your search engines of your choice, my delicious little babies. And it's our lovely Charlie Ward show, okay? So not in that way, okay? Because everybody knows I only love one delicious little baby. Everybody knows this. Now then, and if you please, when you've typed in our lovely Charlie Ward show, it's just Charlie Ward show, yes? Then as you look at the videos, okay, you should come across a video. It's a very recent one, okay? And it is from head to heart, okay? Leadership with Lucy Davis and Charlie Ward, okay? So I should just repeat once again. From head to heart, leadership with Lucy Davis and Charlie Ward, okay? And that's on our lovely Charlie Ward show, okay? So that's everything ticked off now, my delicious little babies. So please and thank you. If you could please take a listen now. That's more of what I'd call a spiritual video. Do you know what I mean? It's more on the spiritual side of things. But, you know, it also, because these videos, ones have to listen to very, very carefully. Do you see what I'm saying to my delicious little babies, yes? But, you know, it's leadership, isn't it? Well, really, it's what we're flipping need in our damn country at the moment. Do you see what I mean? Anyway, get me started on that. So, my beautiful, dear and delicious, dear little friend Caz, sorry about that, sweet, yes, and I'm sorry, my delicious little babies.
Right.
So, you had because there's a number of things we'd like to discuss today.
Yeah.
So, you had, what was it called yesterday? Was it, what do they call it, a mammogram?
Yeah.
A mammogram, everybody, my delicious little babies.
So when you reach to, well, no. What they're saying now, that it don't have to be a certain age to have it. It can be any age to have it now because of this cancer spread, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And my God, what it did to mine, flipping hell, man. It's like a slab of meat.
Yes.
It's like you put down like a beef on top of this thing, right? And you have to hold the machine like, like this way, your arm over the machine like that, with your chin sort of this way, turning that way. And then, this this plastic thing on the top, right, comes slant out on your breast like that. And you're thinking,
are you listening, everybody?
And I thought,
please and thank you.
Sister, this one was short, she did a little thing like this, about 4 foot. It's about at least 4'11", right? And I says to her, bloody hell, that didn't have earth. This one, the left side of me, that one hurt more. You know what I mean? Because you don't turn it around a different way.
Sorry. And, yes. Please excuse me.
They had to take 4 pictures
of
it. You know what I mean? 2 standing up different ways and 2 the other way. You know, the machine and everything else. But that's what they could do. But there was one lady there, and she was waiting for results. Well, I thought to myself, well, that's so long waiting for results, you know what I mean? So I said to her, good luck onto you, you know what I mean? Because she didn't say much, so I said good luck, like, you know, with her, because she was sitting there waiting, you know, for the results. So, you know, to find out. You know.
So you've got to wait for your results now?
No, I have to sit there like how she's.
No, I know, but did you?
I get in 2 weeks' time.
2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks' time. I get to find out if I'm clearly due.
So she's waiting. So sorry, my beautiful dear little Caz, beautiful dear little babes out there. So you've just said that she was waiting for the results, but then you've got to wait 2 weeks.
She had to. I think I don't know, but my cousin said she shouldn't be waiting. She's waiting for something else. So I don't know. All I know is that's what she told me. I can't question her what she says because it's none of my business. You know what I mean? But she was waiting. She said she's waiting for results, right? Because usually they write to you, you know, if anything's going on, you know, happening or whatever. But probably saw something and told her to wait outside until they solve the situation and bring a doctor in. You know what I mean? For her. You know what I mean? Because, you know, breast is very important. Well, that's what it is.
So have you had that done before?
Yeah.
Well,
last time I had it done, which I forgot, was...
Your breast is very... Sorry, I'm not laughing at you, my beautiful, delicious, dear little friend. Beautiful, dear, delicious little baby. Your breasts are very important. Sorry.
I forgot completely. I didn't know 2020. It's still my life. I didn't know.
I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at what it's the way that you said it. That's what I'm laughing at.
I forgot it.
Oh God, everybody, I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at that.
I don't keep score and she says 2020. So what? I was 59 years old. You know, I thought, bloody hell, you know, just not a crikey. You know what I mean? I feel sorry for the way I feel sorry for is the people who have smaller breasts. Jesus. Yeah.
Sorry.
Smaller breasts. I'm
not laughing. I'm not laughing at anybody. It's the way that my picture to a little friend is saying it. It's the way that you're saying it, mate, that's all.
What does it say?
Oh, it's the reason about the small.
Look at this. If anyone have a small teeth.
I mean, don't get me wrong. No. I'm going to try and keep the
If anyone have a small teeth, I feel sorry for them. Trust me. I do. Cause there's no way they could put that on the slab. If I call it a slab, it is like a piece of slab. It's like you have a piece of beef or steak or they just boom, like that on the slab. But they press it down like it's a pressing machine. And you think it bloody hurts.
Yeah, on a serious note, yeah.
It does hurt. It's like I was it's like I've got, you know.
But what... Again, we get back to this, don't we? You know, because I've heard about these mammograms over the years, my delicious little babies, delicious dear little friend Caz, right? So the back's being serious now.
Yeah.
And I've been hearing the same reports, which is that, you know, they appear to be very flipping heavy-handed. You know, with the machine that's you know, because I've actually watched it, what they do, and then they, you know, and then they then they flatten.
Well, let's put
your
this way.
babies, your little babies.
The bigger the tits are, the better for you. The smaller the tits are, sorry for you. Simpletons. That's how it goes.
I'm going to keep the video up, my delicious little babies, because the reason why, because, you know, you do know that we're, you know, dear and wonderful friends together, yes? And that's number one. And number two is that, you know, I mean, I wasn't laughing about, and I have to make that abundantly clear to you all out there. It was just that my beautiful and delicious dear little friend Caz, she has a way of saying things that sometimes I cannot help myself. I have to laugh. So I'm not laughing about the situation with any, you know, dear women and dear ladies or my beautiful, delicious dear little friend Caz, you know, having to go for this. Well, it's not that you had to go, it's because you chose to go, wasn't it?
Well, I missed the first, I forgot completely about it until I looked up at what day is it today and I thought, oh, damn.
Yeah.
I missed this. I said, let me go. You know what I mean? So I just went to see.
But getting back to what I was saying, so it's all about the same sort of pattern, isn't it? It's like they tell you that these things will not hurt you. Because I remember back years ago where they tell you that it will not hurt you in any way, but now you've all just heard my delicious little babies. And I do apologise. Sorry, hold on one second, my beautiful, delicious, dear little friend Caz. Sorry, my delicious little babies. And for you wonderful gentlemen out there, okay, this is a women's talk now, so, you know, so you're joining in with our old chinwag, do you see what I mean? Yes?
Sure.
But you what?
You sure?
What do you mean?
Just for women talk, not men talk.
Yes, but gentlemen talk. But oh gosh, you see, this just complicates. Anyway, right? Anyway. Oh gosh, I'm losing my train of thought now. What did I just say? So you just made me. Dear little Caz, you just.
I did say.
I forgot what I was. Right, that was it. Sorry, let me just get back to the battery and my delicious baby. So yeah. But they tell you, I've heard this years ago, yes, that they tell you that, oh yes, it's not going to hurt you, it's not going to, and you've clearly just heard my delicious little babies, yes?
Whoa, hang on.
Yes, that it can be rather painful.
When it slam on you.
Yeah, but when it slams, well, it shouldn't slam on your...
No, that kind of slam. I say slam. But
so okay, well please reword it then. Sorry to rudely interrupt. Sorry,
the breast is on the slab, yeah?
Delicious.
Then this plastic thing come down on you.
Right.
And then hold the breast intact there.
Yes.
So when that breast intact there, you didn't realise here will pull a little bit.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's the only thing about it. Then it feels like you took ooh, and then they said, hold your breath. At the same time, you know what I mean? Think, Jesus, please, what more do you want out of me? You know what I mean? Hold your breath. I said, you mean hold my breath? And she just laughed. You know, but that's how they do it. It's like, to me, if you got no breasts, or just, little breasts, how are they going to do that on the slab?
I don't know.
Poor little things. You know what I mean? That's the way I see it. But when I went out, one lady with her husband was there with that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and that's just what we have to go through for women. And
right.
For women.
I'm going to sip a bad coffee, please.
And the guy turned around and says, well, I said, no, for you, it's nice. For me, it ain't. For men, you just want to know what's going on. Because that's your favourite.
Sorry, what did I look at myself? That's the... Oh gosh, the thing is that my beautiful dear little friend Caz comes out.
I say something, that's your love of your life.
Yes.
And that's the only thing that you men love. And this is what you I said, you know what I mean? I said, do you want me to spend time for you? He says, well, I said,
the conversations that have been I thought I was bad.
No, I said, you do love your wife's breast.
Yes.
That's the most important thing of your life is the woman's breast.
Yes.
So don't say you don't, because you just come here to see if her breast is quite fat.
Yes.
And she said, that's true. I said, well,
that's true.
I said, well, it's true. Yeah, you come to see if it's fine. If it's they're not hand magnets, you know what I mean? That's all to it. That's all. So there you go.
Well, all I can say is my beautiful dear little Caz, I mean, God love you, God bless you, I'm sure everything will be, God bless, okay? Everything will be good and well, yes, wonderfully well. Me personally, I've never had one of those in my life, my delicious little babies, okay? I'm not having it anyway.
Well,
that's my choice, my beautiful and delicious dear little friend Caz and my beautiful and delicious dear little friend babies. The only ones who maybe I'm being a little bit too personal, seeing as we're on a flipping personal. Well, it's not personal, it's a woman thing, isn't it? Yes, or a lady thing. But no, the only ones who will be touching my breasts is myself. and who,
The man you with.
when I, meet the love of my life, that's who will be touching my breast. And, I'm not having no flipping doctor, nurse, or nobody flipping touching my breast. That's it. End of. Yes, but some they may disagree, which I understand. Everybody's entitled to their own opinions, but I just do not want to be tampered with like that. No, I do not. Not at all. No way. Do you know what I mean? I've not had the best experiences in my life, and God bless and thank you, dear God, Jesus Christ, Nazareth, our dear Creator. But I've been very blessed and made to continue, please God, and thank you, that, it's very rare I've ever had to, do you know what I mean? I've been in hospital with my beautiful and delicious little daughters. Well, how I love them so, yes. So I've been in hospital with both my beautiful and delicious little daughters, yes. And then I had that other thing where I had, I broke my small toe about 18 years ago. So I broke my tiny toe on my foot, on my left foot. Yes, so I broke that. And what else have I sprained my arm when I was a young bairn. Yes, I sprained my arm. Yes. And what else? Oh yes, and when I had that bleed in the tummy, which was many years ago. So I can honestly say, do you know what I mean, hand on heart, that, I haven't had, and God bless anybody who's had a lot of illnesses, so may I continue, please, and thank you, God, once more, that, that I continue, do you know what I mean, to be well, but I just do not want anybody tampering with my body. No, I do not. And if I had known better years and years ago, or I had gone into it, which at the time I did not, and I'll be honest with you, my delicious, beautiful little babies out there, a beautiful, dear, delicious, dear little friend Caz, I wouldn't have even had, sorry, excuse me, my daughters in a hospital. I wouldn't have even done that. It's only because at the time, you're a little bit worried about things, you know what I mean? And especially if you're having a firstborn. And by the way, I'm so sorry to any dear ladies and women out there, because everybody has different situations and circumstances. I do not mean it that way. But, when you're like a new mum, it's like you worry about things. Do you see what I mean? So and that's it. But anyway, so so we just was talking about a few things. So no, you would never see me, not a chance. I mean, to be quite honest with you, in decades to come, the only ones who I want going near me, when my time, when I will be ascending to somewhere else, okay, juicy and delicious, okay, all I want is my close family around me. That's it. Do you know what I mean? I don't want all of that, no. Do you know what I mean? That's just how I feel, and I'm entitled to feel that way. Do you know what I mean? I do not want to be doing anything that would make my life worse. Do you know what I mean, my delicious little babies, yes? And delicious dear little friend Caz, yes?
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, so how have you been feeling in yourself, my beautiful?
All right.
Delicious dear little friend Caz, all right?
I've been okay.
You've been all right?
Yeah.
Have you heard anything back with the samples of yet?
No, I have to ring up actually. I wish I hadn't.
Yeah.
In 5 days. But I have to go to Heartlands Hospital. Yeah, Heartlands, April.
Oh yeah, Heartlands, heart. Anyway, so, okay, well, we'll just wait to hear them, won't we? Well, God love you, my beautiful. Oh, how I love her so. I do love my beautiful and delicious dear little friend Caz, because we, as you can see, we do have some conversations, okay? But, we like to share them with you, you know what I mean, on the camera. Do you know what I'm saying? But for some of you out there, on a serious note, my dear, delicious dear little babies out there, yes? if it is for yourself who wants to go for a scan or somebody else. Do you understand what I mean? But it's just such, you know, it's always good to get different views on things, isn't it? Do you see what I mean? Now then, so, and we'll wait to hear about your samples, yes? But as long as you're all right, my beautiful little baby, yes? Now then, and our delicious and wonderful little babies out there, thank you once again for taking time to listen to us. Now then, so many months, well actually, I've talked about this. To tell you the truth, I've talked about a number of things over the years. Have I or have I not, my beautiful, delicious, dear little Friend Caz? All the time, okay? Now, and I also have been speaking about organic food, okay? Now, the thing is this, if we go back, okay, if we go back to, you know, many decades and decades and decades and decades and decades ago, okay? Now, we never had all of this...
organic food.
Well, you see, my point is, okay, is this, you know, like, when they say, oh, this is really expensive, you know, this is really expensive, my delicious little babies. Do you know what I mean? Ding, 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 dong, dong, dong. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? But if you go back to the Neanderthals, you go back to the chiefs in America, and, you know, they lived off the land. Do you see what I'm saying? She wants a little babies, yeah? So you'd find that, say, you know, like a lot of the herbs and a lot of everything, and do you see what I mean? Well, they would go and collect all of those, yes, so they'd go and collect all of those which come from the ground, yes, yes, and then they would collect them, and then of course, you know, they would make different things, maybe things to not only to eat, but other things as, say, medicine form. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies out there, yes? My delicious dear little Friend Caz, yes? Do you see what I'm saying to you, yes? It's like everybody's getting told about things that are supposedly not good for us, okay? Which actually turn out to be flipping excellent for us. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies, yes? But when we look over so many decades, all my delicious little babies out there, and my beautiful, delicious, dear little Friend Caz, okay, because you're all so beautiful, that what comes into it, ka-ching. See what I mean? So it's expensive for the farmers, you know, with their, what's the fertiliser, you know, and things like this, yes? And everything just seems to be one massive expense. It's like when you look at, I was listening to a video this morning, and there was and there's, you know, the one the uploader was showing about a box of, you know, a box of vegetables.
Oh yeah.
You know, what do they call it in our neck of the woods in the old UK? Is it Go Fresh? Oh, I can't remember what it's called now. Anyway, it's basically where you order a box, yes, a cardboard box, okay? Now, usually you get your first order, and in there you'll get various different vegetables and things, yes? But of course, like anything, and so I'm just speaking the truth, okay? So I don't know about you, my beautiful and delicious dear little Friend Caz, right? Whether you're going to agree with this or not, because, you know, we all have different opinions, don't we?
Yeah.
And our beautiful, delicious little babies out there. But then what happens is, so what the trick is here, and this is what the trick is, yes? Because your first order's really cheap, yes? And then you've got your, well, I don't know whether it's a second, third, fourth order, yes? And then, you know, at the end of the day, well, then it becomes more expensive. Do you see? But like when you look at what you get, like when I look at up the road, you know who I'm talking about, I won't say names, okay? up the road, my delicious little babies out there, beautiful, delicious, dear little friend Caz. You know who I'm talking about, yes? Himself and his wife. They're so lovely, aren't they? Anyway, and he has his own little part in the allotment. So he will send spuds. He will send, oh, it's all right, the old Bill's just gone into the other road. Mind you, they ride around like, our road, you know, regularly, you know what I mean? Almost daily, actually. Anyway, but it's so super duper quiet. You cannot hear a pin drop out there, so I don't know where they're going. Anyway, so sorry about that, my delicious little babies. It's just I get awfully distracted. Yeah, so something's going on. I'm sure I'll find out. I always find out everything, you know, my delicious little babies. Anyway, let me get back to the matter in hand. So when I look at what I get, so you're talking about £6, which is £6, you know, British sterling. Now for that, I would get, like, say, you look at a carrier bag, so I'd get like a rather large number of spuds, potatoes, yes? Now these are potatoes that, like, you know, they've come out the ground. Do you see what I mean? So, you know, you just peel them, wash them. Do you see what I'm saying to my delicious little babies? Anyway, and not only that, they do have a different taste. Yeah, they do have a different taste. So anyway, so when everything's, you know, in the season, you know, for, and then I get a callaloo, I get rhubarb, I get, what's the other one that he was, oh, I'll have to think about this. Callaloo, rhubarb, spuds. There was something else. I don't know whether...
Spring onion?
No, not spring onion. Because I've had... You see, and again, this is another thing. I mean, I've discussed this. I've discussed it over years. Everybody knows, don't you, sweet? Yeah, everybody knows with me, my delicious little babies out there, yes? That at the end of the day, I've been eating kale for a very long time. Do you see what I mean? Now, what they did, and again, on this subject, so I don't know if you remember this, my beautiful dear little friend Caz. The little cows, they used to be able to eat the kale.
Yes, yeah.
But then they stopped. They stopped it, you see. So then what happened was they put our beautiful, oh God love them, and delicious little cows, baby cows, right? And then what they did is that they then put them on a different type of feed. Do you see? My delicious little babies, yes? So, you know, if you wanted, like beautiful little cows, how I love them so, to be super duper beautiful and healthy, do you know what I mean? Then why take something really good away from them? Because kale's really good for you, yes it is. Do you see what I mean? So, getting back to this now, so when I look at that it costs me £6, £6, for a number of things. Now, my spuds would last days and days and days. And my callaloo, because all I had to do was just wash it, okay, wash it, yes, and then, excuse me, wash it, and then just put it into freezer bags, just date it, and then what you can then do is take it out, like, as a stir fry, or something like that. Do you see what I'm saying? Oh, that was the other thing, runner beans. Runner beans, yes. And of course you can do that, and I shared it out. Do you see what I mean? Yes. So, and then with spuds, well, what you can do with those is you can partly cook them, okay, partly cook them. Of course, and then you can freeze them. Do you see what I'm saying to you, delicious baby? So, you know, there's a number of things you can do. But when I look at, compared to what I get at certain seasons, you know, in the year, from my wonderful and delicious little neighbours up the road, yes? And you compare it to this box. Well, I've seen what's in the boxes, not just on that video this morning. I've seen on other boxes and inside other boxes. So I cannot... That's just my opinion. I mean, what's your opinion, please, my beautiful dear little friend Caz? I know, delicious little babies out there. I mean, what's your thoughts on it? That's all I'm asking, please and thank you, because to me, they're saying how expensive it is. Sorry to really interrupt you, sweet, yes, and they're saying, oh, and this is organic, and this is all, yes. Well, at one time, we used to live off all the land anyway.
Well, we never had it them time as organic, because we didn't know about organic food. At the time, we didn't know about organic vegetables.
And there's a lot of hidden things to do with the organics.
Right? We didn't know about that in the 70s into the 80s. We didn't know about those kind of things. It's only that recently they're coming about organic things, right? That we say, oh, organic is better than the other ones, right? Which they charge organic more than the other ones, which is the same. So you buy 2 cucumber. One's organic and one's the other one. But the other one will be 50 pence more than the other one.
Yeah.
Why?
Because of the name.
Because of the name. Organic.
But if we look at it, so sorry to really interrupt you again, sweet, but I'm going somewhere with this, yes? My beautiful, delicious, dear little friend Caz, beautiful, dear, delicious little babes out there, right? But if we look at this a different way, they spray everything.
Well, yeah.
Right. So, surely to goodness, they'd be spraying them as well.
Well, they're doing
everything.
Yeah, but they're doing anything to get money out of anybody, isn't it? At the end
I'm
of the
hoping
day.
that you can
But now,
follow
guys,
my delicious
now there's a shortage of vegetables.
But there's not.
But there isn't. But what it is, right? They went to London yesterday. The man saying that he don't sell the his stuff, all his wholesale stuff.
Yes.
To the big ones like Aldi, Asda, Sainsbury's or anything. They don't buy it off him, which is cheaper off him than it is the bigger ones, what they sell up, which is, you know what I mean? And it's costing, us more money. Yes. Right. And what it is, right, they're going to double it. Obviously, when you go and you're limited, and that's limited of fruits and vegetables, you'll be limited. Because what it is, right, you can't go in like last time you can pick up like 3 bags of apples and how much bananas and whatever. They are limiting you, how much you can pick up. The same thing when it was the eggs.
Yes.
I picked up 3 dozen eggs and they said, no, you can't have 3 dozen, you only can have 2 dozen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I thought, what the hell is this?
But hasn't eggs, so correct me if I'm wrong, my beautiful dear little friend Caz and our beautiful dear little babes out there, correct me if I'm wrong, but I've been saying for a long time, that eggs are exceptionally good. Yeah. Even if you look at some of the top gym and bodybuilders and all this, yes?
Oh, yes,
eggs.
Yeah, they have eggs.
And this has been going on for decades.
Yeah. And what it is, they're trying to tell people that eggs are not good for
That's
you.
right.
And eggs is good for you because, it's protein and everything.
Yes.
So why tell people different things?
Tell him, yes.
Different things. I mean, they know it's good for you, but not telling them it's not good for you.
It's like I said a video, I don't know, it must be a couple of months ago now anyway. But, where I was saying they were talking about garlic, that apparently, and this was back years ago, the Queen, the future flipping Queen, right, doesn't like garlic.
Well, that's her problem.
Okay? Oh, she doesn't like garlic, so that means that nobody out here should eat garlic. Okay?
Because she's a queen. we wasn't like garlic arsehole woman, for crying out loud. She probably smelled of garlic going down under.
It's like onions, isn't it? Yes, it's like onions.
Well, onions just smell. Listen, onions, garlic.
It's all flipping brilliant for you. Do you see what I mean?
There's things that we put in our food.
Yes.
Every time.
Yes.
Right, to give you flavour in your food.
Yes.
Right, in your meat, whatever you're cooking, it gives the flavour out.
Yes.
So everybody put in garlic or spring onions, you know what I mean? Whatever. And people say, oh, I don't like. Why? What's wrong with it?
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's what brings the flavour in your food.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So we need it.
That's right.
We need it anyway. But they want to charge us. What they want to charge us for it. You know what I mean? At the end of the day.
And you see, this is what's going on, isn't it?
Yeah, because what it is at the end of the day, right?
So what's
You will
going
find
on?
that-
Our delicious
Well,
little
London
babies.
is very expensive.
Delicious dear little Friend Caz.
London is very expensive.
Yes.
Than it is up here.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I mean, my sister said that to buy, well, in Jamaica, plantain, right? Plantain up here is $2 for £1. Down there it ain't.
No.
It's different down there. Because $1.50 for one. If
Yeah.
down there. So really, it's crazy.
But it doesn't. All I'm saying is that there seems to, if it says organic, it's like I've said it before, and I say it again, right? You see, something said to me a very long, quite a very long time actually ago, right? Because I just look into all these things. I think, what's the crack here? Do you see what I mean? And I think, what's going on here? But if you actually read up onto, I did it on DuckDuckGo anyway, but for others of you delicious little babies, you by all means use other search engines, it's up to you, and all you have to do is just, words along the lines of the hidden truth behind organic. That's all you have to do.
But the trouble is,
and then if you read and read, and then you get deeper and deeper, and then you see what I mean? Yeah. You see, it's like, okay, I know this isn't very nice. I mean, we're not going to stay on our video for much longer. 46 minutes we're on now. Beautiful dear little Caz, beautiful dear little babies, okay? But there's something I want to talk about. Now, I do not want to, the last thing I'd ever want to do with anybody out there, yes, is hurt, offend or upset, yes? But it's like when somebody passes away. Now, I know that this is a difficult subject, my delicious little babies, yes, but I'm pretty sure I said something similar months ago on one of my videos, yes? But, sorry, excuse me. And, but like when they pass away, so they're cremated, so they're usually, unless a dear loved one, God bless their beautiful souls, unless they want to keep the beautiful, dear little loved one's ashes, okay, and keep them,
I do.
And I do, yes.
I got my mum.
Okay, yes, that's right, yes, yeah. And then, unless they would like to do that, then you have another alternative, and that is where they would be scattered.
Wherever you want to scatter them.
Wherever you scatter them. So, correct me if I'm wrong, goes back into the ground. Now, if somebody, God bless their beautiful dear souls again, if they were buried. So if you're buried, yes, you're in a box which is wood, which eventually the little insects and everything would eat away at the wood.
If you have it, if you're gonna, well, these days you can choose what color.
Well, I mean,
you
could have a steel one, couldn't you?
Steel one, yeah, because you can have it. Transferred from America now. You can buy it over there. Yeah. To get steel one. I want a steel one.
No.
Not that done.
I mean, they're flipping. It's disgusting, the flipping price of them. Anyway.
It is, well, really, the way is going on.
But my point is, for most, and then they went through a stage so many years ago where you're having the wicker coffins.
Then they got the wicker ones, yeah.
The wicker.
Yeah.
And the price that they were charging. Then it went to, because I haven't been in the funeral, for years, but then it went to the cardboard.
That's right.
Do you remember that? To get them, and it was still costing.
Yes. Just
ka-ching.
Just to say to.
For flipping cardboard.
To cremate you. But you see, when my mum.
I don't know what's just brought me back.
When my mum was getting.
Sorry, excuse me.
When my mum was getting cremated, there was, don't get me wrong, there was box and there was wicker baskets. Yeah. But we didn't want to none of those.
No.
So Mr. Scott Turner and his sister was, don't have an expensive coffin, just have a,
Yes.
And we choose a £400 one.
Yes.
It was all right because she was getting cremated anyway.
Yes, yeah.
Right, so it's not, it's not say it was, if it was buried, it's different.
But as we know, it's big business, isn't it?
Oh gosh, now, yeah.
It's big business. And I'm not being nasty,
day,
my delicious little babies out there, but this is flipping ka-ching big business.
Since the pandemic, people are dying. It's crazy.
Yes.
It's crazy now.
I've been saying
friends I've got and friends I forgot, you know, passed away. You think to yourself, what's going on? They're not living up to, you know, 60s, or if you live to see my age, then, you know, God, you know, you have to say, boy, thank the Lord, I live to see it. You know what I mean? And which you have to say, thank the Lord, that you live to a certain age. But some of them, they're all going at the age in their 50s.
Well,
you know what I mean? It's a shame, really, not getting that life.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Extended, I don't know if it's extended life or just that life to say, to go on. But there's always something wrong. If it's cancer, or is it this wrong or that wrong? I mean, I got an auntie, right, which, you know, she doesn't, well, she used to be a right.
Yeah, all right.
Bugger when she was when we was young. She never liked kids.
For my coffee, please.
She didn't like children. Simple thing. She didn't like children.
Okay.
And now she's got cancer in the lungs, and she's 90 this year. You know what I mean? She's 90 this year, and she got cancer in her legs to do that, but she just didn't want to do the operation. But she just thinks she probably wouldn't pull through to it. You know what I mean? So she didn't bother. So she just, you know, keep it as it is. But she got no one helping her, which a stepdaughter could have done it, but she run away the stepdaughter on her own fault.
But can I just say, so sorry to rudely interrupt you, sweet, yes? My dear, delicious, dear little friend Caz and our delicious little babies out there, yes? Because we'll be ending the video very shortly. It's 51 something now, yes, 22. What it is that, you see, to me, it's like, you know, when they spray, you know, all of the, on, you know, all of the vegetables and everything, yes? As I always say, you can have a good what? You can have a good spray, or you can have a not so good spray, okay? But, you know, of course, you know, the one to highlight the bad sprays.
But the trouble is,
do you see what I'm saying? Yeah. But my point is that a box, getting back to that box of, yes, okay? Me personally, I do not feel it can be justified, I'm sorry. So correct me if I'm wrong, everybody has a different view. No. Everybody's entitled to their own view. I'm entitled to my view.
But to me, I don't
and I will speak my view.
They can,
yes, I will.
Saying they want organic. I mean, Jamaican food, we don't have organic.
No.
We just have our food.
Yeah.
So there's no organic.
Yeah.
Nothing.
No.
What we pick up. So I don't understand why they keep, you know, putting organic.
Because it's all about, when we look at this and break it down, it's all about the ka-ching.
It's all money. It's all money work. I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, Jamaican food is different. Because our food is from the tree and from the ground.
Yes.
Right? And we have fresh things coming over here.
Yes.
Right? I mean, we have, you know, you're thinking, what do you have to come over here? We have yam, we have sweet potato, we have, you know, breadfruit, and everything come over here. It's expensive, but that's what we pay for. That's what we like.
Yes.
Right? For our food. But it's not organic.
No.
Nothing's not organic. No. Right? I mean, I shop there every month to get my things what I want. It's expensive, but I like it.
Yeah, but it's, again,
there again, why did I have to put everything? Like, if it's peppers, red peppers, green peppers, and everything, organic.
Yeah, but to me, okay, this is what I'm saying. It is more expensive.
Yes.
But why is it more expensive? So we get back to... and the lackeys again.
Because what is right?
Because really, this is... it's all food.
It's all money making.
Yes, it's all food that really, naturally, we should be able to live off the land.
Yeah, but
this is my point to everything what I'm saying. So
it come from
I'm not
countries.
knocking the uploader.
No, but
I'm not knocking about that, right? It's just that I've known about this long time. And I've also known that the price, it creeps up.
Because what is at the end
And this is what happens.
It comes from different countries.
I'm just saying it the way it is.
Africa, it comes from Spain, Africa, all over. What brings food over to this country? Because we need it over here.
But we can actually grow our own bananas.
But we can grow. But
we can grow our own things.
But the trouble is, right, in
I watched
this country, it's too
the
cold
other
to
evening
say
as well on that.
Green banana cannot be grown over here.
No, but what I'm talking about is if you want to, you know, it's a long process. Because I watch, believe it or not, I do watch these videos on things like this, yes? It is a long process, but once you get into it, this is what it's all about, getting into it, rather than going to a supermarket, you know. And to be honest, I mean, it will be a little bit trial and error, you know, because you have to have great patience with anything like this. But that's what I'm saying.
But there's certain things in this country cannot be grown because it's too bitterly cold.
Yes, but
it's a shame.
It's a shame
that it cannot be grown over here.
Yes, but what I'm saying is if the majority is what I'm saying, yes, if the majority can be grown here, which it can, right? You know, and even, you know, with greenhouses and all different sorts of things, yes? So, you know, and some outside, you know, a little bit,
no, I'm not just saying, go on, carry on.
Sorry, my delicious, beautiful little babies, my beautiful, delicious, dear little cats. What I'm saying is, for the majority of things, we grow ourselves, yes, which means that we're not putting all of these, what do they call them? You know, pesticides and all of these things on it, right? And then you go in, you do more research into the healthy to, you know, to spray and to do everything with your, with what you're growing, what you choose to grow, right? And then, well, none of us would have had the need for supermarkets as such. Do you see what I'm saying? And then for our delicious little babies who, you know, depending on where they live and things like that, yes? Well, you know, I said it on another video I did. I think it was, I don't know if it was a couple of months ago now. And I said, you know, you could get somebody who's, you know, like a particular business, whether it's vegetables and, you know, and so forth and things like that, yes? And then, you know, not put a lot on. So not a lot of ka-ching, okay? Yeah. And then I honestly believe that it would work a lot better. That's just my thoughts. For the ones who can grow, they can exchange, or maybe they could do a little bit themselves, you know, a little bit of wheeling and dealing where they can make a, you know, a ka-ching here and a ka-ching there. Do you know what I mean? But everything, what I'm saying is, the majority will balance itself so that really you're only needing a very tiny amount from, say, Jamaica or from Africa, or do you see what I'm saying?
Oh, it cannot be done.
No, but...
It cannot be done.
I know what I'm saying, my delicious babies. I'm trying to get...
If we did have that kind of way, yes, it'd be lovely to say we could grow yam, banana, breadfruit.
You can do bananas.
Yeah, but you can't grow bananas.
You can. I watched the video.
This country cannot hold banana, trust me. It cannot hold it.
Well,
because the simple reason, right?
I'm going to show you a video then.
If you grow banana here, it will just turn, the coal will just turn black into it.
Okay.
And that's the only thing about it. But the only thing
about it... All right, I'll show you a video then.
When I went to Jamaica, right, and I saw green banana grow from a tree, right, and I thought to myself, wow, you know what I mean? And what it is, right, you see them rolling on the floor, jeez, you know what's that cost over there, you see that on the floor, and I think that you're mad.
No.
Because one thing I said, no, it's not that. It's not because I was mad, because what we pay over there, and that's on the floor, it costs money.
Yes.
And that's why when you hear me say, look how much that, when you see breadfruit rolling down, it's no good to them.
Yes.
Because they said it's no good.
Yeah.
Because once you touch the floor, they say it's no good.
Right.
So I said, but when we see that, it costs money.
Yes.
You got to understand where I'm coming from.
That's right.
Right? And when I told them where I was coming from and how I was explaining to them, they said, you joke. I said, it's true. If you see Brentford running down the road, and I tell you, said,
yes,
Dad, have mercy, you know how much that costs me? Money. It costs us money.
Yeah.
Right? But they says, over them, it's not that they can just pick it up the tree and say, yes.
Yes, but
it's free for you.
Yes, but can I just please just say, my beautiful, dear, delicious, dear little friend Caz, yes? Okay. What I'm saying is, right, is that I believe, okay, that there are far more, and our delicious, beautiful little babies out there are far more things that can be grown here than what's actually been said to us. Do you see? That's what I'm saying. No, that is what I'm saying.
Oh, that is, there's more things can grow over here.
And I've watched videos to know.
But the trouble is,
yes,
right,
I have.
The only thing they asked over here to grow, potatoes, cabbage, well,
there's a lot of things actually.
Fruit, everything's been grown. Aubergines, things like that over here has been grown.
You can grow oranges over here as well.
Oranges over here.
Yes, you can, and pineapples.
And it's too dry.
Okay. Can I just please just say something, my beautiful, dear little, delicious, dear little friend Caz, our delicious little bags. Can I just say, I know what you're saying. Yeah. When it's in a hotter climate, so we're just going to have to, I get where you're coming from. Yeah, ding, ding, dong, dong, yes? Yeah. When it's in a hotter climate, yes, I get where you're coming from. But the realisation is, and this is why when we look at over the decades, I'm trying to get a point across with something. Well, I know what I'm getting across is that what it is, when the zuzums, yes, the weather's changing, right, okay, so you have some places where it's super duper deliciously hot, then you've got other places where it's mediocre, and then you've got others where it's really cold. But if we was to have more sunshine here,
that's different.
Then we would be able to do that. But let's get back to the point and the matter in hand. So I get what you're saying, but what I'm also saying, my delicious little babies and my delicious, beautiful, dear little friend Caz, is that, excuse me, we get back to the same thing, which is the transport when it's coming from Jamaica, from Africa to here, it's the middleman. This is what I'm talking about. Do you see what I mean? So it stops the. I know what I'm saying, my delicious little babies.
To come over this country,
and that's why they can charge what they charge. Sorry to the interruption. That's what they charge. And they charge the shopkeepers, and then the shopkeepers have to pay the taxes and everything on top.
And then they have to charge us more money.
That's right. So we get back. It's like a circle.
That's how you go back. But the trouble
yes.
is, to grow it in this country, it cannot do.
No, but what I'm saying
is... It's a shame though, because... I mean, look at the weather now.
I know. Yes, but it's cold.
But it's damn cold.
Yes, but what I'm saying is... So I wasn't saying to you, my beautiful, dear, delicious little friend Caz, which I wasn't, my delicious little babies, yes? It's just... I was getting my point across, trying my best anyway, but I managed to in the end. But I see where you're coming from. Yes, I do. But we get back to the same thing. Do we not? Yes, we do. And that is that when you say in England, yes, in the UK and Britain, right? And then they're ordering stuff from, from Jamaica, Africa, and it's the same with our other goods, like, from China and places like that. So we're not only talking about the food side of things, we're talking about other things like, the technical side of things and, like ferns and all different things, yes? Laptops, iPads.
Well, that's literally.
Yeah, but my point is, what I'm saying is that so they sell for cheaper, yes? My point is that other countries, this is the point... other countries are selling cheaper, right? Because they say, oh, you're going to go, yes, okay. But then
they charge so much money for it.
Yeah, but then it comes to, my point is, then it comes to, then you've got the middleman.
Oh, yeah. Always.
Right, then you've got the middleman, my delicious little babies, dear, delicious, dear little friend Caz, right? So then you've got the middleman, yeah. So by the time it reaches here, then they've got to put their ka-ching on top. This is what I'm saying. So whether it's food, so I went off, with about the electrics and that, but the same thing with the electricals, it's all the same. So my point is, it doesn't matter how we rock and roll this, how we dress it up in red and yellow pretty little bows. The fact is, we've been ripped off flipping big time, long time.
Always after.
See what I mean? So when you get a box of food or however this rocks and rolls, and then they can say, oh yes, but we've got to pay for this. But I stand by everything I say. I've got nothing against any farmers. I've known farmers, okay? So
sorry for them.
Yeah, but please, my delicious little babes out there, for any of you who do have farmers as relatives, or if you have friends as farmers, I do not mean it that way. And especially of what they're going through at the moment, like Netherlands and other places. Do you understand what I mean? I think you got France is another one. Okay, so you got different, what's going on. Yes, my point is, because it's been major over there. But what I'm saying is that at the same time, for years you hear, oh well, we've got to pay for the prices that with the farmers, and then you've got all other things like milk and all other things. Jesus is saying sorry, but I stand by what I say. I mean, of course we want the thrive, the farmers to thrive, with whatever their business of farming is. I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is I've never met a poor farmer yet.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
I never met one, but I never heard of poor farmer.
Never have I.
But the trouble is that the farmers are complaining that they're poor.
But they've done it for donkeys.
So I don't understand why they're complaining
up
to now, because of now they're complaining about using electricity, using the energy just to grow potatoes and things like that. And I think to myself, I'm going to admit, well, you've been doing that for donkey years. Surely you can go back to the many times when you didn't need electricity.
That's right.
Or energy to grow farming.
Yeah, but we have got energy under the ground.
Exactly, but they charge us everything.
So to me,
I mean, look how much they charge. I mean, they said they was going to put a cap on the 2,500 for everybody.
Yeah.
What did this blasting man come in and told do?
Yeah.
Went off his word and still put up to £3,000.
Yeah.
So in April, people's got a big bill because of this £3,000 credit. And
not only that, but when we buy our milk, my beautiful, delicious, dear little friend Caz, you and I were discussing this the other week, wasn't we? And I kept forgetting, my delicious, beautiful little babes out there, to mention this. But when we get our milk now, right, you do not get, like years ago, you used to get a bit of cream on the top.
No, you don't.
Where you get a little bit of cream. Yeah. Well, we haven't seen that for flipping years and years and years. And that is because of the chemicals.
Because point is, we used to have
chemicals.
We used to have gold top, silver top.
Yeah, red top.
Red top.
Yeah.
Then when it was red, from we had
and then you had the black and silver.
And we had the black and silver.
And we had the red and silver.
And then we had
the red and silver one. That's right. The orange. That's correct.
Orange. We used to have orange juice.
Yes.
I mean, then we had grapefruit juice and everything. But now, that was from the co-op. You go to the milkman now, you can't pay for these things.
No.
Because it's very expensive.
See, that's what I mean.
Because next door, they have their milk, delivered from, from the milkman.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I didn't know.
Is it that David Attenborough one?
I don't know. All I know is they have.
Because when he came here, I did another video. Let me tell you, as soon as I had this flyer come through my door, David Attenborough, I thought, well, look, get on your bike and pedal fast. I ain't heard nothing from them. No, hi.
When I saw the bloke, I said to him, "Oh, I didn't know you're still around." And he said, "Yes, but I never see anybody." The milkman.
You don't say now.
It's like a blind or something. I didn't think you were still around. And he said, yes.
Stop slouching,
So he turned around and said that, I said, but let me ask you something. How much is for the week? When you told me, I said, so
it's disgusting.
It's okay. Bye-bye. And he says, what do you mean? I said, because it's expensive. How much you have to charge him? He said, well, we have to charge for the delivering it to you. And then
See, that's what I'm saying.
give it to you. I said, yes, but I said, look how much you charge.
So you can see what's going on.
So I'm better off going to the supermarket,
delicious babies.
which is which I have what's it called? I can't have the ordinary one. I have to have normal.
Lactose, yeah.
I have to have the lactose milk.
Yeah.
Right. Now lactose milk costs £1.20 a box.
Yes. Yeah.
£1.20, and I buy half a dozen of those.
So?
Right. £1.20. That will cost me £6 over £6, nearly £7 for the box. But it lasts me till they got the date until July or August. So I got plenty of time for using it.
Yes.
So I got plenty of time for using it. Right? So I like the Asda product one because that brings in my stomach. From the milkman himself, that's gonna finish in a couple of days.
Yes.
So I says to him, they ain't gonna last what you got there. You know what I mean? And even I told to Liz next door, said, why are you buying such expensive, expensive milk and so forth?
Yeah, but
you can buy from, I don't know.
But if you look at the what they're called, I'm sure I've mentioned this on one of my other videos. I'm pretty sure I have my delicious little babies out there and beautiful, delicious dear little friend Caz. And I was telling you about the Amish, where they have pure milk.
Oh yes, they put it in.
Okay, and what it is, you've got in the old USA, America, and then wanting to take the Amish to court to stop them from selling the natural milk. You see, so they're having loads of grief as well over there. Do you see what I mean? It's like what they're trying to do is knock it all out of the way so that everything's chemicals, and this is what it's all about. And what others out there have also got to understand is that this organic has also got chemicals. Do you see what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter how we dress it up.
Yeah, it still come out the same.
Do you see to me? Yeah. And it's like, if you look at, now, when I was looking, actually, there was 2 ways that this was done with those bananas that I watched, right? Now, number one was where you use onion tea. So you put the onions in, you soak it, yes, and then you put a bit, yes, and then what you then do is you put dirt, natural, dirt. Dirt, and you put natural dirt.
Like it's compost sort of thing.
Well, not even like the compost, if you know what I mean. Like dirt.
Yes.
Just like dirt, and then you put it into the pot.
Yeah.
Yes. And then you squirt it again, and then you cover it. But what you do? Okay, so I'm going to explain this now. The video that just so that you know what I'm talking about. Beautiful, dear, delicious little friend Caz and our delicious, beautiful babies, because you're so beautiful, right? Then what they do, they snip the part off the cucumber. Yes. The stalk bit.
Yeah.
So they snip a bit of that off. Then you get some aloe vera, like an aloe vera. You cut the aloe vera, yes. Now, depending on the size of the aloe vera, yes. And then what you do, you rub the part of the banana, right? And then you rub it into the aloe vera, yes. And then it's into the onion water and the dirt, upside down. And then what you then do is just put the rest of the onion water around, put some water, spray some water, yes, and then put a plastic container on top.
No thanks.
Yeah, but I know what you're saying, but it was to be done as natural as possible. It's like, if you look over the years, they say never throw away like your onion peels and things like that. What you do, if you've got a garden, what you do is you just, you can either finely whatever you want to do, and then you put it back into the ground. Do you still? Yes, you put it back into the ground. So that's all I'm saying. But anyway, as it turned out, and there was another one with oranges. No, but I'm telling you, and aloe vera is really good for you as well,
Oh yeah.
But what I'm saying is the same with the oranges. So the part where you would, you know, pick, you know, an orange, an orange, you know what I mean? And then what you then do, you just, you know, sort of just scrape that bit off, yes? And then you put again with the aloe vera, and then you do it again, and then you do it with the parch. Yes, you do. I watched the videos on it. It works.
Nothing.
It works. Honestly, I'm going to show my beautiful and delicious dear little friend Caz. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to send her the videos. I'm going to send her the videos. No, I am. You know when we come off the camera, my beautiful, delicious dear little friend Caz. No, I am. And I'm going to... No, but what I'm saying is, it's another way of doing it so that you're not having to... And if you get into the swing of it, this is what we need to do to get in the swing of things.
It's too long because what is right... I seen oranges on the tree, right? And I seen them wholly grown and the orange on the tree. Same goes for mango on the tree, right? How are they going to grow it over here?
Yeah. What I'm... Caz, you see me, I look at the videos, right, of what takes my eye, what catches my eye, right? And that's what I do. I just don't... Delicious, beautiful, dear little friend Caz. No, what I'm saying... Yeah, but anyway... So what I'm saying is, I look at these, that's what I'm saying. I know what you're saying because, you know, with the certain foods, we get back to this again, don't we? It's a repeat. We're just repeating ourselves. So if in a hot country, you can grow things differently. Can you not? Yes, you can. This is what I'm saying, right? So in a way, we have been in other parts, say, we have been deprived of having warmer weather so that we could do these things. That's what I'm saying. So I'm not saying, I mean, you know, obviously yam and all that. I've eaten all that sweet potato and all that. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying that. And I love flipping mangoes. Do you know what I mean? Yes. But when I do, I love mangoes and things like that.
But 12 different mangoes.
Yeah. Well, actually, there's a lot more different mangoes. To be quite honest with you, dear Caz.
In Jamaica, it's about.
There's 200 different types of strawberries, isn't there?
Yeah, loads.
But anyway, so what I'm saying is, so let's just with this video. So the point is, it doesn't matter which way you look at it, they're still shafting us with, do you see what I mean? Which is why the shopkeepers, and then obviously, God bless them, then they have to sell more expensive for, you know, certain produce that's coming from different countries, from warmer climates, yes? And then over in our neck of the woods, we've got a different situation going on. That's basically what I'm saying. Okay? But just to let you all know, my delicious, wonderful little babies out there, okay? No, me and my beautiful and delicious dear little friend Caz, no, we're not. It's not like the way that, you know, it's really not like that, is it, my beautiful and delicious dear little friend Caz? All it is, we're just having a conversation. And of course, obviously, I'm trying to get my point across, and beautiful, delicious dear little friend Caz, she's trying to get her point across, okay? But we're trying to draw ourselves here, and we have, to the same conclusion. Is that it doesn't matter what they say organic this or it's not that, and it's whatever else it is. She said to me, it doesn't matter which way you look at it, this is one big flipping scam. We've all been flipping skanked and flipping ripped off on a daily basis. They're skanking us all the time. They're doing something, scamming us all the time. It's like flipping continuous. Do you know what I mean? That's what they do.
It will never stop. It will stay there like that.
You know what I mean?
And they'll just...
I'm going to try that banana one though, you know, and the orange. I'm going to try it, you know, my delicious little babies. I am, you know. I'm going to see whether it works. Because it looked like, no, but it just takes a lot of time, my beautiful, delicious, dear little friend. No, it does take a lot, my delicious little babies, but you have to be super duper patient here. I mean, super duper patient. Do you know what I mean? Yes?
It's too cold for this country.
Yeah.
Too cold.
Okay, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try my delicious little babies, yes? And I've just had another thought, you know. You could get like one of them little pop-up tents and put it in there. I've just had a thought then.
To keep it warm.
To keep it warmer.
He needs something hot to keep it more hot. Telling them.
No, what I'm
certain degrees you need.
Kaz, let's please stop looking for delicious little babies, for beautiful, dear, delicious little friend Kaz. Please stop being negative. I'm trying to say something, and I am saying something positive here. Do you see what I mean? I'm going to try it to see if it works, you know.
I'm not being negative.
Because it's flipping easy enough to do. It's just, it's patience takes time.
Doesn't mean it's too, but it is right.
But I would get so excited, you know, if I see my first little banana, my first little orange. I'll tell you, I'll be, I'll be flipping super duper.
No patience.
I'll show you on the camera what delicious little babies are really good, you know.
With me, I've got no patience. I never.
No, she's got no patience.
No patience.
She knows. She just wants to go. She just wants to go to the.
If you're going to do it.
Yeah, she just wants to go to the shop and just.
These no, don't do that. No, not really.
No, not with the delicious
beautiful dear. No.
She's funny. But anyway, so that's the end of our video. Is there anything further you want to say, my delicious little baby friend Kaz?
No.
Nothing you'd like to say?
If you can get your first fruit, do it so.
Yes, I'm going to try.
Do it so.
I'm going to try, my delicious baby friend Kaz.
But if everybody is all right, go ahead.
Yeah, well, I'll give you some.
Good God.
I will, I'll share.
Pour me.
I'll share.
Pour me.
If I knew you all, I'd share with you all.
Pour me.
Sharing is caring, isn't it?
But the trouble is, right, that would take years.
No, but I'm going to try, you know. I really am. I'm going to have a go. Yeah, but you do not know, do you, if you do not have a go? You never know if you do not have a go. And not only that, you know, one of my other sayings that I have, my famous sayings, my delicious little babies out there, delicious dear little friend Cass, you know, if you believe, you can achieve. Yes.
Oh, okay.
You see, I just like to have a positive mental attitude, you see, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean? You know, so you can grow I mean, like, even when I've grown flowers, you know, like from, from being like seeds and that. And what happens is, you know, just put it in like a lovely, you know, do you know what I mean? In fact, I've given a couple away, you know, the beautiful, plant pots, larger plant pots. And I did it from when there were tiny little seeds, babies. Oh, I got really excited one day, my delicious little beautiful babies out there. I'm going to tell you this, right, my beautiful, delicious dear little Friend Caz. I got so flipping excited. It was like really super duper exciting to me. And, you know, when you see that first little leaves, you know, sprouting, right? And then, of course, then you see bit by bit, you know, then they're all coming up. And then in the end, you've just got this beautiful, it's just so, you know the ones I'm talking about, yes? And they're just, so beautiful. I mean, you have to make sure that you have to water them and, do you know what I mean? You have to really give loving care. It's like when the spring comes now, so, you know, I get lots of plants, do you understand what I mean? And then we start all over again. And then, of course, the flowers, then they will last because you've got to give them time to grow, yes? And then, of course, then they will last then, they go all the way till November. I mean, even that in itself, my delicious, beautiful, dear little Friend Caz, I mean, that's longer than normal, isn't it?
It's the same thing from Jamaica, that Chris.
You know.
Chris, I can't say it properly. Chris after them red leaves.
Oh, yeah.
Now, in my uncle's, in his garden, what is that?
Yes.
And what it is, over here, they charge how much pound for it?
Yeah.
Oh, no, look away. Bloody, this is, I see these.
I know, you can get, yeah.
And I picked up so much.
Yeah. But if you look.
Look how much they cost.
But if you look, didn't our dear God, Jesus Christ, our dear Creator, we could live off the fruit and vegetables of the earth.
Yes.
No, but instead of being treated like how we've been treated.
It's in different countries.
Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, delicious dear little Friend Caz? That's all I'm saying.
Where it's spread, I mean,
they're really cruel to us, you know. They are, aren't
they? The things what's been grown, right, is in different countries. So different countries, you have to get them over there to get it over here.
Yes.
And you have to pay pay the maximum for it.
Yeah, it's just disgraceful. Anyway, so we're going to end the video, my delicious little babies. Now, yes, I did say it was going to be a longer video today, my delicious little babies, yes? So all I can say is, you know, for those of you beautiful and delicious little babies who are subscribed, very kindly subscribe to me. Do you know what I mean? And, you know, if you choose to even look at our video today, thank you once again. I mean, I've no idea where my subscribe's gone, but they can subscribe from somewhere else, it seems, but there's nothing showing up, well, where the subscribe should be shown on my YouTube channel anyway. And for those of you, if you do even manage to even stumble across our video today and you choose to watch it, well, thank you again. And can I please say thank you all once again, you know, for even taking the time to even listen to our videos today, okay? Because we're just going to go back to normal now. So I'm going to have a nice cup of coffee. I think my beautiful and delicious dear little friend Caz, she's going to have a nice cup of tea. And what we'll do, we'll have something to eat, because we've got to eat now, okay? And then what we're going to do then is just have a good old natter. And I'm still going to send my beautiful and delicious dear little friend Caz, I'm still going to send you those videos of the oranges and bananas. I'm still going to do that, you know, just so that you can see. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, my delicious little baby, so that's our video. So please continue to feel the love, okay? Please give a hug or a pat on the back or a shake of the old hand to some family, some friends, some work colleagues, and you tell them that they're beautiful, juicy and delicious and that you love them so, okay? So, and not saying that, but please, everybody, please just take care of yourselves. Do you understand what I mean, my delicious little babies, yes? Because we all need to take care of each other right now, okay, my delicious little babies, because we are in dire times at this moment in time, okay? It's very dire. God bless everybody on the planet, okay? And our beautiful little babies, animals and creatures great and small, little birdies, just everything, just, you know, man and woman, everything. We just, you know... But more are waking up, God bless the beautiful dear little souls. Do you see what I mean? So we are getting there very slowly, but like I said, you are going to have a slight where unfortunately we cannot help them. Well, we just cannot. There's nothing we can do. Okay, but for others of us, you know, we will get through this, okay? It's like sitting in the eye of the hurricane, and this is appears to be what is happening at the moment, okay? So until my next video, my delicious little babies, and our next video, okay, with my beautiful and delicious dear little friend Caz. Thank you so much, dear Caz, yes? For even coming on to the video, thank you. All right, and God love you. Because you know, we do like to have a little natter, but can I just say to everybody, just before I leave this video now, before we leave, I never meant, when I was laughing earlier, I never meant anything, you know, to do with if there's an illness of some sort. It wasn't that. It was what it is, because myself and my beautiful and delicious dear little friend Caz, you know, we have a laugh and a joke. We're not laughing about things, serious things like that, okay? So just want to make that abundantly clear to you all, okay? So much love. God bless. Take care. Thank you. Goodbye.